Hey, what's up? It's Evan. I've been getting a lot of questions wondering what exactly my plans are for this year. So let's get into it. So unfortunately, I will not be running FD this year. There's multiple reasons. One of the main reasons is just cost alone. A lot of people know, but some people don't realize how expensive FD really can be. A lot of people think that we just get tires for free, get parts for free, whatever it may be. But with my program and what I was doing is renting a car, paying for tires outright. We did get a slight discount, but it still adds up. The flights, the hotel, rental car while we're there, making sure the crew's all fed and everything else. And basically, our program was the cost of a full Pro 1 program for only 4 rounds with the additional cost of renting a car. And with that, we just couldn't keep doing it, unfortunately. My program is ran by my wife and I, as 9 to 5 is what funds it. We never really had any sponsors. As the car was sponsored, I was not. So touching on sponsors, while I had some amazing partners, most of them were just discounts or parts, which is a huge help, but none of it was monetary. The first year we spent around 120,000 out of pocket. Nothing really saved up as I got my license and then we just jammed to try and make it. We had no other real financial help. We just did it, my wife and I, with everything that we had and did it. The following year, with Pedal Commander stepping in for my second season, it was much less that we spent for renting the car, but overall it was still a lot. And rolling into the third year, it was not going to happen. So with finances being as tight as they were, and knowing that I would not be able to run a third season, Odie understandably had to find a new driver. I'm grateful for the time being we had together and all that I was able to learn from him. And I wish them all the best this year. But once word got out that I would not be with Odie again for a third season, I had a lot of people reach out, knowing that I had no vehicle to compete with or whatever it may be. Both Derek Madison and Rome reached out and offered me vehicles, were going to work with me as best as they could, and I'm forever grateful to have that. But I still could just not make that work. So knowing that I wouldn't be able to make it work with one of them and that I would be having to take a year off, the next logical thing would be to build my own car and my own program up to run the following year. I began gathering parts for the build, and while doing so, Winter Jam came and went, and while at Winter Jam, I had talked to Matt Field, and he proposed that he still had his S14 and it's not doing anything, but that it needed a lot of work. And if I was up for the challenge, maybe we could work something out. And so we did. We came to some terms, and now we're in the middle of prepping the car, and I'm going to use this time with this car and hit events like Grid Life, LS Fest, Hot Pit, and really hone my skills. And a car that is similar. There's subtle differences between the car I was driving and this one. So, but now I'll be able to learn a car in not just a competitive format. I mean, it will be competitive, but not an FD competitive. And also be able to hit some fun events and just really learn the car where I didn't really have that luxury before. So with that luxury, I just can't thank Matt enough and Drift Cave for this opportunity. I'm super grateful that one, he trusts me enough as a mechanic and fabricator to rebuild his old car back up to race ready condition, and that he's given me the opportunity to continue building my skills and brand. Matt and I have actually been driving together for a few years now, since back in my Pro-Am days. He was one of the judges, so it's really cool to work with him now and have it all just come full circle. I do plan to come back to FD for the 2024 season, whether it be this car, another car, or whatever it may be. But for this year, this is what I'm doing, and I hope you'll follow along. So with all that, let me give you a preview of what we're working with right now.
Sit down.
What?
Do you want to address your emotionlessness?
No.
So Evan has a real problem. Look at how happy he is. But typically he does have a problem with having a resting biatch face. But he is a happy person. Okay, so don't let it fool you.